Hey girl, can you hear me? Put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hey girl, welcome to the Wellside Chat episode 1. Today we're speaking on the fire didn't kill me, it called me. The fire didn't kill me, but it called me. Listen, welcome to the first episode of the Wellside Chat. And let me say this right now. This space right here, this space is where healing happens. This is where we trade in the silence for sisterhood, the shame for strength, and the mask for the mirrors. Listen, let me say that again. This place right here is where we trade in silence for sisterhood, shame for strength, and mask for mirror. The mirror. Take off the mask and look in the mirror, girl. Listen. Woo. I've been through the fire. I've been through the fire. I can't give it all to you in one episode, but baby, I have been through the fire. Let's get all the way real. I didn't just go through some things. I went through the fire. And I'm not talking about 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, this year. Calm down, girl. Calm down. I'm talking about soul burning, spirit breaking, dignity stripping kind of fight. Woo! My God. Soul burning, spirit breaking, dignity stripping kind of fire. And you know what? I survived it. I survived it. I survived it. But the crazy thing is, the heat doesn't always leave when the moment ends. Nope. The heat don't always leave when the moment ends. No. Wouldn't it be great? I mean, wouldn't it truly be amazing if the heat did truly leave? I mean, think about that. If the heat truly left when the fire ended, we wouldn't have the trauma that we have. But it doesn't work that way. That unresolved stuff, it lingers. It feels like it lives, breathes, moves. It just leaks all over the place. Listen, snap for no reason. Trauma. Disappear when pressure hit. Trauma. Can't make decisions to save your life, or you make a decision and can't nobody tell you no different. You just gonna only listen to you because you're not gonna take the chance to trust anybody else's decision. And you don't even know why you're like that. It's trauma. And trauma is loud, even when you've muted it. Even when you think you've hidden it. Even when you think nobody can recognize it. Oh, trauma is speaking very loud. It's speaking very loud. There were seasons where I was so embarrassed by my past that I lied about it. So even though I wasn't telling people that this was my trauma, or this is what my experience was, or this was my pain, because I dressed it up. I hid behind success. I made it look good on the outside, but in the inside, dying, shrinking, ready to just give up on it all. But on the outside, nobody ever knew. See, I chose friends, lovers, outfits, titles, cars, not from being whole, but from hurt. Not from confidence, but from compensation. See, I was trying to overdo everything to distract from the fact that I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I was good enough. I didn't see value in me. I was insecure. But would cuss you out if you told me that. Because I love me. But I didn't. I didn't. And people saw that boldness, that leadership, the loud, I got it all together energy. But deep down, I was performing powerfully while suffering silently. Powerfully performing while suffering silently. I'm not Umar, Dr. Umar, but powerfully performing while suffering silently. I never understood quite why people say things 2 and 3 times until just this moment. I mean, broke down, busted, and disgusted. And my protection, the things that I was using to protect myself, became a prison. What I didn't realize is those behaviors, the overachieving, the over-explaining, the overextending, they weren't just habits. They were survival systems. They were survival techniques. Those were coping strategies that I had lived or created so that I could live. Little ways I learned to protect the fragile parts of me. I didn't feel safe enough to show them to people. I didn't feel safe to tell somebody that I was vulnerable or that I was hurt. But here's what happens. Temporary tools, when unchecked, turn into permanent mindsets. Temporary tools, when unchecked, turn into powerful, permanent, life-altering mindsets. And somewhere in all that protecting, you lose yourself. I lost me. I didn't know who I was. So when somebody called me a B, when he told me I wasn't good enough, when he said I was a dumb A, when he said F me, I believed him. When he said that I was so screwed up, that's why I had been through all those marriages, I believed him. Because when you are lost, you will take direction from anybody. And see, healing isn't always pretty. That's the wild part. The people, places, and things I love while broken, now that I'm healed, they feel like a prison. Some of it's familiar. Some of it even feels good sometimes. But it's re-traumatizing. I went to the social justice conference today, and Nisha Himes, she taught a domestic violence class, and she said, let's be honest. We love the abuser. We didn't get into the relationship with them to break up. We love them. We want them. So you're now craving, loving, longing for the person that broke you, the person that damaged you, the person that's hurting you is the person that you're loving, the person you're desiring, the person that you want to be with. That thing broke me down. It was my normal. It was the thing I needed to live. It wasn't nourishing me. It wasn't good for me. But I wanted it. I wanted him. I wanted to be with him. I just wanted him to stop hurting me. Stop abusing me. Stop mistreating me. Stop calling me those names. Stop walking out on me. Stop bashing me. Stop telling me that I'm not enough. The process of releasing all of that is not easy, because the guilt, the shame, the what's wrong with me, all of that stuff is still there. You start to feel like you're the only one, so you start to isolate. But then one day, when you feel like all hope is lost, when you have reached your breaking point, you start mourning the stuff you thought made you whole. You start grieving the relationship. You bury the broken, dead parts of you and plant the parts of you that still have life. And you allow God to breathe into those dry bones. And then it was good for you that you were afflicted, because without affliction, you don't know what's inside of you. It was good for me that I was afflicted, because now you can see that fire didn't destroy me. I didn't feel like that in the fire. But looking back, I can see that fire did not destroy me. It redefined me. It burned away the version of me I built for survival and uncovered the one God actually called me to be. When he said, I know the plans that I have for you. He gave me beauty for ashes. He looked at me in my mess and still said, you're mine, you're worthy, you're called, you can lead. I was fragile, but I was chosen. And girl, so are you. So are you. So he left you. You're still chosen. You're still chosen. They discounted you. You're still chosen. Your mom mistreats you. You're still chosen. You never knew your daddy. You're still chosen. You've been incarcerated. You're still chosen. You gave your body away. You're still chosen. You made some mistakes. You're still chosen. You was addicted to drugs. You're still chosen. You sold drugs. You are still chosen. Girl, don't you let the enemy tell you. God is still calling you and choosing you. And I invite you to share in this safe place, to journey with me and other sisters as we go from broken to well. I want you to remember to celebrate your mountaintops and learn from your valleys. And every day you get up, choose to heal. Choose to heal. I've seen the end of this, sis. And girl, we win. Because at the well, lives are changed. Sisterhood is birthed. Love is rediscovered. And Jesus, he's waiting for you. I'm so glad you decided to join us today. I'm so glad that you have decided to take this journey with us. Listen, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. You will look back over your life and be able to see how you made it through. The fire didn't kill you. It called you. And God said, you are chosen. This is episode 1. It's only up from here. God's got us. He's got us. And if you don't believe me, check this out. Checkmate. Oh, yes. Checkmate. Watch what I tell you now. Let me go ahead and play this real quick for you. Of course, I don't have the volume
on
on.
the other side. And the guy sitting on the other side has his hand on his head like this.
Let me see.
And he's like in desperation. And as they were taking a tour through the Louvre, there had been a group of athletes.
Let me start it over because I want you to get it from the beginning,
Have you
baby.
seen this video? There's a picture. Have you seen this video? There's a picture in the Louvre. I don't know if you've ever been there. The picture is called Checkmate. The devil's sitting on this side. There's a chessboard, and there's a guy sitting on the other side. And the guy sitting on the other side has his hand on his head like this, and he's like in desperation. And as they were taking a tour through the Louvre, there had been a group of athletes, and particularly world champions, that were being given a special tour. And in the tour was the world chess champion. And he comes walking by the picture. And the guy's explaining to him, this is a picture of an artist rendering of somebody who lost the battle with the devil. And so the group moved on to the next picture to see something else. But the world chess champion, he stayed there. And he just kept looking at the picture. And soon they noticed that he was not with the group. And so the tour guide came back and said, we moved on. Are you coming? He said, well, I've been looking at this picture. And the guy said, yeah. He said, it's called Checkmate. The devil's laughing, the man's laughing. And he said, yeah. He said, I've been noticing that. He said, but while I've been standing here, I've kept looking at the picture.
My God.
I've got a problem. And he said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, you know, I'm a world champion chess player.
My God.
And I spend my life playing chess. And normal people don't always see what a world champion chess player sees. He says, but when y'all walked off, I looked at the devil laughing, and I looked at the man in desperation. But he said, I noticed something on the chessboard.
Jesus.
He said, either they're going to have to change the painting,
my God,
or they're going to have to change the name. And the guy said, well, why are they going to have to do that? He said, well, you know, I'm a world champion chess player. And he said, when I observed the board, I found out the king still has one more move. I've come to tell somebody today, you believe you've been cornered. You believe everything is gone and nothing has got any hope. But the king still has one more move. In the fullness of time, God sent his son. I dare you to declare it. The king has one more move.
One more move. One more move. One more move. One more move.
It is not over.
Have you seen this video?
Listen. Listen. So I want you to understand. They broke you. It hurt you. It tried to kill you. It might have changed you. You might still be dealing with some of the trauma and the residual effects of the trauma. But God has one more move. You can go through it alone. You can go through it mad. You can go through it and suffer in silence. Or you can learn from my mistake, your girl, and trust God that it's going to work out for your good. I don't know what else to tell you. All I can say is, it's your girl at the well side chat. The fire didn't kill me, baby. It called me. Okay? I'll see you next Thursday with our very first guest. If you have not done your devotions for the week, catch up. Listen, this is no joke. This is no game. This world is playing no games. God's got us, though. He's got us, but we got to do our part. We got to show up. Show up so he can show out. All right. Bye-bye.